Hey, what's up guys? It's Sword here, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing one of the more controversial opinions that I've had regarding Wizard 101, which is that pets, just as they stand right now, are a complete net negative. And, even though it's a pretty flaming hot, controversial take, I don't give it without reason. So buckle up and here are my reasons as to why pets are a net negative. So when I say that, I mean pets as they stand right now. So the fact that pets can pad your stats, I think it causes more problems than it solves. Like, yes, obviously it makes questing easier, but I think, for both PvP and questing, having a really good pet is essential. And the fact that, it takes so much time and so many resources to actually perfect a pet, is incredibly problematic. And I think the game would have just been better off with pets being cosmetic only, or maybe offering like one item card, and that's it. Like, I think that pets are just incredibly problematic, and the main reason why I think is because it's so time consuming. It takes a ton of time. Like, if you look at the bottom right hand or left hand corner of my screen, you'll see the energy globe, and pet training just drains energy. Not to mention that there's a hatching timer too. So realistically, you can only train one pet a day. And that's depending on what snacks you have access to and how much gold you have. If you have the gold to hatch a pet every day. For a newer player, like, getting appropriate amounts of snacks and gold is incredibly difficult. And maybe I wouldn't be making this video if that weren't the case, but it is. And pets just aren't very new player friendly. It's like, imagine telling someone you're trying to get into the game that in order to like actually play the game effectively, they have to like make a weird plot of potatoes in their house and wait like 7 days to actually be able to like train a pet efficiently. It's like the entire system is just kind of nonsense. Which brings me to my second point. Like, it's also just not enjoyable too. Like, yes, the entire game is kind of grindy, but I think that at least like something like questing or like farming for gear, like, there's multiplayer compatibility and it's like a lot more fun. Whereas like pet training, like, I think KingsIsle even realizes it because they added an option to skip their games. So even they're acutely aware of how like boring it actually is. Like, everyone would pretty much just spam the dance game until they failed and then feed a mega snack to their pet. Like, the games do nothing. The entire process is just boring. I think as a kid, I maybe played Way of the Ninja Pigs like 3 times and then got bored of it. I don't know anyone who's like, you know, main passion in this game is to log on and make pets. Maybe those people exist, but I think most people do it so they can either hatch their pets for empowers or make a pet for PvP or questing. I think those are the main reasons. I don't know if anyone like actually enjoys the process, which I think therein lies the problem. And then the third part is that pets are just incredibly pay to win. And I hinted at this earlier, but they further the divide between veteran and newer players. Like I said, veteran players had access to so many resources. They had like the double seed thing. They had the ability to hatch pets in the kiosk for less gold. So I definitely think that that pets just further that divide. And in terms of pay to win aspects, like, Kroger jewels, you pretty much buy them in order to buff the stats on your pet, and you have to pay like 10, I think it's like $10 or $20 just to get the jewel, which is incredibly obnoxious. It's like, in order to have the best of the best stats, which you kind of need for PvP, realistically, like, you have to go out and buy that, and it's just like, it just furthers the player divide. So I definitely think that the game would have just been better off making pets a fun little side activity that's like cosmetic only, and it's just a fun little dude that follows you around. Nothing that serious, but naturally they went all in on it, and I definitely think that it's caused a lot more problems than it's solved, and I feel like a lot of recent updates have been geared towards trying to fix pets and like trying to balance pets, when in reality the game would have just been better off without them. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you enjoyed, and please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm curious to hear other people's opinions about this because I know it is a really controversial topic. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest for a while. Um, and yeah, I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts, so please let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.